Hello, so welcome to another, or actually this is a new thing I try to do more often-ish, because I just have run out of living hair completely. So it's inevitable that I'm going to have to move or redo my hair again at some point. So I'm going to start going through some of my collection and boxing a few things up. So kind of already did phase one a little bit off camera with getting some more of like the Android boxes just completely out of the way. I do collect any kind of like drink bottles that have characters I like on them. I do put them on display, but I just have several that I don't have a safe spot for, and some of them are getting damaged. Thankfully they're my backups. I think they're getting damaged. I should just say my extra ones because I legitimately would drink the drinks too, but yeah, so I'm just kind of starting to get those out of the way, and now I'm tackling my art books because they're completely homeless right now, and my cat is determined to try to destroy them, and I don't want them destroyed. So yeah, we're gonna go through them and get them out of here, which I just realized the first one I have isn't even an art book. It's my complete set of the Clamp like magazines from 10 years ago-ish. This is a terrible flip through, but it's not really an art book. There's some interviews in them and that kind of stuff, but they're kind of art booky. So they're just beautiful. So I have, these are the Japanese editions. They did make these in English. I don't own English, so I'm just gonna get my hands on it. But so the first volume is Sakura and Tomoyo on it. We've got Clover on the second one. Tokyo Babylon on the third. Fourth has Ray Earth with Angelic Lair. Forget my name for a second there. This might be School Detectives. I think this is one of the ones that I kind of didn't know so well, but it's still Inside Covers series I really like. Checking. Oh, maybe this is Tokyo Babylon. No, this isn't Tokyo Babylon. But it's got 3 other Clamp series in there. We've got RG Veda on the next cover. I believe this is technically supposed to be Tsubasa? Potentially. And then obviously that's Chi on the cover. But Chi does show up in Tsubasa as a supporting character. It's like this beautiful illustration in the back of the book. Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure. This might be, I think, a different rendition of X, where it's Kamui, and I forget his friend's name, but the other Kamui. I'm totally blanking on him, but that's, I think, Miyuki-chan. Or, not Miyuki-chan. Kobato. Well, there is Miyuki-chan who I'm going to. Exoholic. Oh, there we go. There's a Tsubasa cover. Yeah, I don't know if that other one with Chi on it is technically Tsubasa or not. And then, I don't know why this one left it like this, unless it came separately and I just left it in this nice packaging, but this is a, oh, that's Kobato. I think that other one then was Miyuki-chan, but this is Kobato. It might be Sharon from Tsubasa on that side too. So that is my set of Clamp magazines. So that is 12 magazines that are in really nice condition. And then I have the Obi. I literally was holding it like yesterday. I don't know where it went, but this is the Hakuoki Reimei Roku art book, or one of them, I believe. Oh, nope, this is not Reimei Roku. This is one of the side story games that we just didn't get in English. But it has, like, these beautiful arts that it has of the characters. So, I love art books. One of my new favorite ones that I just picked up at the end of last year, which is the Pixiv Fate Grand Order collection, which I actually have an Evangelion one, and their books for some reason are always packaged small, but this is the one I picked up at Anime NYC a couple years ago. I just love the art collection. Oh my gosh, there's so many beautiful pieces of art in here, and I was so excited to see Avenger Marie in here, and like there's the face on my, oh my gosh, this is just a beautiful book. Like, who doesn't like Lady Avalon? So yeah, the entire thing is just artwork from assorted artists. There is no one artist that does art for this book. Usually when they put stuff out, it's a collection of their group's artwork. Avalon, my love. I love that spell. Oh, actually, this is truly one of my favorite pictures in here, because it's the three of them having tea together. But yeah, beautiful art book. And the Ava one is just as fun. Ray in this cute outfit. And we got some lovely Oscar. So yeah, they make some really nice ones. Some nice pictures. I don't remember what the inside cover is like. The Ava one is literally just a black and white version. Oh yeah, same with the Fate one. But yeah, these are beautiful books. I don't remember how much I paid for the Ava one, but I paid $40-something for the Fate one because I got it at Kinokuniya. I feel like this one was only like $20 or $30, but this was from the special Ava booth, so it seems kind of weird that the Ava booth would be more affordable than Kinokuniya, but I've noticed Kinokuniya has definitely gotten more expensive in recent years, but it's still worth it for some stuff that I really want. Like, I paid $30 for this Fate magazine, which I said, let's go through my art books, and it's not actually all of these books, but this has so much information, and it's actually because of this magazine that I found out there was going to be, what was it? There was a prototype, a Fate prototype book that was coming out that they teased. So I was like, oh, that is this guy. So yeah, I was like, wait, what is this? And I couldn't quite read all the kanji on my own, so I had to go use my Translate app. But I do have that special release now because I bought this book and knew about it, so I was so excited. And then I also bought this because it came with an inclusion, and it's this really nice saber acrylic. It's literally so big and so cute. So, it's definitely one of my favorite purchases from Kinokuniya. And then I do have another book that goes with free, which I actually decided to list it on eBay. It's like a walkthrough book. It's a little small one too, and it's cool, but I don't really flip through it, and this is the main one I wanted to keep. I imported this one from Japan, so it is like traditional like book. I think this is first season. Yeah, this is first season, and it's got some interviews and all that good stuff in here. And it has the Obi, so that's one that I really like. I don't know. I don't see it. Might have came from Japan like that with the little obi crinkle. For what I paid, if I accidentally inflicted that damage, not a big deal. This book I got from Kinokuniya at a booth like 10 plus years ago. So it was only 30 at the show, but it is my one of my original art books for season 2 of Beauty Parade. Because my only problem with this one is it's really hard to hang on to the obi. Yeah, this is one of my original art books. So it's got stars from the cover and the quartet. Again, one of my newer ones is the Ava You Cannot Be Due, which this one has just a lot of line art in it, which is really cool. And like the cell work. It's kind of hard to catch it on camera. So this is really cool collection. And like with not being able to buy cells, it's super cool to have. But admittedly, I might sell this one at some point because it's pretty bulky and big. But we'll see. I do have, before I even knew about the English was coming, as soon as this was available, I did buy this one from Kinokuniya. I need the key in. So it's just like, when am I going to see this? So, I guess, I didn't get so lucky with this one because I had to cough up, I think, more money on the GP one than in English. But at least I picked this up at a con, so I didn't have to like pay for shipping or any of that. But that was at NYC. I think when I picked that one up, I also picked up this book, which this book was really freaking expensive. It is $50 for this little skinny thing. But like it has mermaid on it. This is the Nakayoshi art book collection, which had, well, memorial art book collection, which has a bunch of like magical girls, like Characters of Moon. So there's a big Shugachara. So it was just one I had to have, and I saw it start skyrocketing on eBay, and I was like, alright, well, I'm not cool with that. And managed to catch one last copy before I couldn't find it, before the great anymore. And then this one I did import, and it was actually really cheap, but it is my beloved Little Athletes art book. Which I'm trying to find a picture. There you go. It's a good spread. I mean, it's a little bit different format than the others, but it still has the usual episode breakdown, pictures from the show, character profile highlights, you know, all that good stuff. It's definitely way older than all the other art books I just showed you, because that one's legitimately from the 80s. Again, I forgot from my like membership box sets, I took them out, but I have 2 different BTS books that are pretty much like art books. They're both hardcover, so that's pretty nice. But there's also a lot of interviews, but then there's some really nice pictures in here. So yeah, that was 2021, and then I have 2022 as well. This cover. So they're both super cool. That's the art books that I'm putting away for sure, and then I'll do a second half at another point of what I actually still have in my room, because at the moment those are very much buried. So apologies that you can't see everything. I do have behind my head, there is a P5 animation art book, and it's like Sugary Girls or something artworks, which is just an original illustration art book that is disgustingly cute. and I just love the concept of it. So there's those, and then of course I have a whole bunch of magazines that I'm not sure if I'm keeping on my shelf back there or what. So yeah, that wraps up for today's little quick tour, and see you next time. Bye!